Alright, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, and my fellow dweebs, Spank the Monkey back again with another video. This time it's singles BOJINGLES. Alright, so let's take a look at some of the singles that I got from some sellers over the last few weeks. And let's see what goodies we got this time. So let me pick up this set of singles. Give me a second. I had cut into this a while ago. Let me just open this pack. Okay, here we go. So I think we have some chaff over here first. Let's go through that. Okay, it's in Japanese. Okay, we have Divination from 12. Curse of Oblivion. Actually, I think I was looking for this card because I'm making a Lind deck. Okay, and Vault of Keranos. And a Giant Spider. Okay, and I think we have some more chaff here. Oh no, I don't think this is chaff. No, this is chaff. Okay, so we have old school cards, Drudge Skeletons, Portent of Betrayal, and G-Growth, classic giant growth there. And a Wave Sifter. Lastly, we have an Excavated Wall. Okay, so let's take a look at the pickups from this particular set. We have Gave Guru of Spores, so it's for two white, black, green. It's a Fungus Shaman legendary creature. Gave Guru of Spores enters the battlefield with 5 1/1 counters on it. So pay 1, remove a 1/1 counter from a creature you control. Pay a 1/1 green Saproling creature token. Now you can also pay 1 and sacrifice a creature, and you can put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Okay. And at the back we have the borderless Dance of the Manse. So it's an X spell for white and blue sorcery. Return up to X target artifact and or non-aura enchantment cards, each with converted mana cost X or less, from your graveyard to the battlefield. If X is 6 or more, these permanents are 4/4 creatures in addition to their other types. Okay, nice. So recursion for artifacts and non-aura enchantment cards. Okay, so just take this out from the pack here. Okay, so some nice borderless rare and a mythic over there. Okay, then what we get next? Ransack the Lab. Okay, I think this is part of the chaff. And Seeding Song. Okay, so it's 2 red for an instant. Add 5 red mana to your mana pool. So is it really supposed to be like that, where the red mana there is actually black and white rather than red over here? Let me know, what do you think? Okay, we have another Seeding Song, same thing. Okay, and we have a Fairy Seer. So it's a fairy wizard for 1 blue, flying. When it enters the battlefield, scry 2. Okay, then we have this nice foil borderless Matter Reshaper. Okay, so it's for 2 and colorless. It's an Eldrazi. When Matter Reshaper dies, reveal the top card of your library. You may put that card on the battlefield if it's a permanent card with a mana value 2 or less. Otherwise, put that card into your hand. Okay, so another recursion or thing. And then look, a foil Optimus Prime. Right, so I'd opened recently the which set was that? Dominaria United, and I think that had the Transformers cards, and I got a couple, but I did not get Optimus, so I picked this one up. So this one is a nice foil in very good condition, and here we go, Optimus Prime Hero. So let's put that guy over there. Okay, and then we have 2 Shifting Ceratops. Alright, so let's go on to the next pack over here. So we get a Twinning Staff. I've been looking for this card for quite a while. Oath of Kaya, alright, and Kaya the Inexorable. So this one is a Planeswalker for 3 white black. It comes with 5 loyalty counters, so you can +1 put a ghost form counter on up to 1 target non-token creature. It gains when this creature dies or is put into exile, return to its owner's hand and create a 1/1 spirit creature token with flying. Then you can pay -3, exit target non-land, exile target non-land permanent, and you can -7, you get an emblem. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may cast a legendary spell from your hand, from your graveyard, or from among cards you own in exile without paying its mana cost. So this goes, both Kaya and Kaya the Inexorable will go into my Ihada deck, which is a legendary Matters deck. Okay, and then we have Errant Street Artist, pretty good card here. So it's Rogue for 1 blue. It has Flash, Defender, and Haste. Then you can tap it and then pay 1 and blue to copy target spell you control that wasn't cast. You may choose new targets for that copy. So you can copy a copy, basically. Okay, and then we have an Ethereum Sculptor. Okay, so it's just a reduction on artifact spells. We have Curse of Obsession. So this is a enchantment or a curse for 4 and red. So you enchant player at the beginning of enchant player's draw step. That player draws 2 additional cards. At the beginning of enchant player's end step, that player discards their hand. Alright, so the reason why I got this is because I'm trying to put together a Lind deck. So if you're familiar with her, she is the curse commander. So I'm trying to set that up. Probably going to be a lot of fun. So next we have Doomwake Giant. Okay, we have a Claws of Gix. Alright. Crystal Chimes. So it's an artifact for 3. And then you can pay 3, tap it, sacrifice Crystal Chimes, return all enchantment cards from your graveyard to your hand. This is from Urza's Legacy. And Claws, I think, is from Time Spiral. Okay. Then we have Curse of Leeches from I think this is from Crimson Vow. No, what was the other one now? Midnight Hunt. So it's another enchantment or a curse. Actually, it comes in as Leeching Lurker on the night side. So this is the day-bound, night-bound cards. So Curse of Leeches, enchant player. This permanent transforms into Curse of Leeches, attach it to a player. At the beginning of the enchant player's upkeep, they lose 1 life and you gain 1 life. And then Daybound, if the player casts a spell, no spells during their own turn, it becomes night next turn. And then we have this Leeching Lurker. It's a 4/4 Leech Horror lifelink creature. So interesting stuff there. And then we have Curse of the Pierced Heart, so another aura for 1 and red. Enchant player at the beginning of the enchant player's upkeep, Curse of the Pierced Heart deals 1 damage to that player. Okay, and then moving on to our last pack over here, we have Takenuma, Abandoned Mire. Nice land over here. Again, we'll go to my Ihada deck, that's the legendaries. Similar with that with Junji, the Midnight Sky. So for 3 black, 5/5 Dragon Spirit, Flying Minache. And when it dies, you can choose one. Either opponent discards 2 cards and loses 2 life, or you can put a target non-dragon creature card from your graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. You lose 2 life. So this is nice because, well, also for Ihada, it's a legendary creature. Second, if you choose a second option, you can actually get a non-dragon creature from a graveyard and put it under my control. So it could be from mine, it could be from my opponent. So it's pretty cool. And then we have Living Death, a way to recur creatures and also do the same, well, and mess up the board of your opponent if they're in a pretty good state already. Good way to turn the tide, as they say. We have Baragoth, Blood Sky Sire. So this is a pretty good card. So if you boast, you can basically have a vampiric tutor effect on it after you boast. So with Death Touch, good blocker for Dihada. And then we have a Sawtusk Demolisher. This is going to go into my Ivy Lethal Spell Thief deck, where mutating actually gets a lot of value from that particular commander. So this is pretty cool. Next we have Athreos Shroud Veil. Again, this will go into the Dihada deck because of the fact that there is this recursion activity there, and it's a good indestructible creature, assuming that we can get all of the hits for the devotion. Second to last, we have Yoshimaru Ever Faithful. This is a very good card for Dihada because of the fact that every time you play a legendary permanent, right, you can put a 1/1 counter on Yoshimaru. So this is going to get pretty big every time you play a legendary spell. And right now in my Dihada deck, I think I have more than 50 legendary cards in there. And then lastly, we have Souvenir Snatcher, again going into my Ivy Lethal Spell Thief deck. And basically when you mutate, you can gain control of a non-creature artifact. You can steal some artifacts from your opponent. Okay, that's about it for my episode of Singles BOJINGLES. Hope you enjoyed this one. Take care, goodbye.